I want to come at this from a perspective of someone with no professions. I literally have no professions. How do I make gold? I have no idea. So here we go. We're going to start with the secondary professions, and these to me are where people without any profession are going to make the most gold. This is where you make your gold. From cooking, fishing are potentially some of the biggest gold makers you can make right now. So cooking, Ravager flesh, Clefthoof meat, warped flesh, Raptor ribs, Serpent flesh. Those are all meats you need to level your cooking. They're not everybody's gonna need all those meats, but Ravager flesh is the starting meat. Everybody needs it. Then you can choose between Clefthoof meat or warped flesh for the next couple levels of cooking. And then you got Raptor ribs and Serpent flesh are the two other ones you can look at and as you level cooking, right? To 375. Grab those meats, put them on the auction house, sell them. Don't just grab them. Don't vendor them when you get them. Make sure you have bag space for all this crap because you want to put it on the auction house and shovel it out to people that are trying to level their cooking without paying attention. They don't want to go out and farm. They want the convenience. You were out there while leveling. You grab these meats. People are going to want them. They're going to buy them. They're going to use them. They're going to level them. So in the first few weeks of Burning Crusade, grab all these meats, put them in the auction house, sell them. Fishing. Let's move on to fishing. So fishing's interesting because it helps with cooking. Furious Crawdad is one of these meats to level cooking from 350 to 375. It is the best value meat to level your cooking, but it's hard to farm. So if you are a fisher, you have the potential of having one of the best meats to sell, one of the most valuable meats in the beginning of Burning Crusade. So it is the Furious Crawdad. It is a low drop chance from a Terrokar forest, and you need 325 plus fishing for it. The other meats to potentially look out for that are not the end game meats, but they are really powerful recipes at the end of the game, so you want to hold on to them. Enormous barbed gill trouts and huge spotted felltail are both fishing fish that you shouldn't throw them out. They hold on to them for a bit because they have two end game cooking recipes that you use these for, and they're going to go up in value as the game goes on, right? Like the first couple weeks they probably won't sell very well, but you can hold on to them. So just wanted to point that out as well for fishing. First aid, it's pretty simple. First aid, they want cloth. Rune cloth is going to be really powerful. All these new alts are going to be leveling right now in the pre-patch. Get them, rune cloth. Then you got netherweave cloth. And of course, people want netherweave cloth for more than just first aid, but that's what people are going to need. So if anyone wants to level their first aid, they're going to need netherweave cloth. They're going to need rune cloth. Make sure you get them. Make sure you give them what they want, right? And they're going to pay for it. Blacksmithing, we can talk about just primals. Primal water, primal fire, primal mana. There's ways to make money, obviously, with blacksmithing, but this I'm trying to go at it with when you have zero professions. If you were just, leveling in Outland, just kind of la-di-da, what's going on, primals. That's what you can make money off. People blacksmithing, leveling their blacksmithing by selling them primals. Engineering is a similar thing. We got motes of fire, motes of earth, primal fires. Those are really good. And then limited time recipes, we got the schematic white smoke flare. It's sold by Wind Trainer Lethrai and in other vendors, again, in the other faction capitals and the new cities. But it's a good schematic to grab and relist on the auction house for a few quick gold in the early days of Burning Crusade, as people are going to want it to level up their engineering, right? They need this schematic. It's a very simple schematic to get, but it also requires you to, wait around for a vendor to have it. Very value. It's one of those things like the Furious Crawdad for fishing. It's a valuable recipe to level because it's easy. It's a good recipe to use to level your engineering. So it's the schematic white smoke flare. Let's talk leatherworking. We got another one of these limited vendor items. It's pattern heavy knothide leather sold by Crow Threadstrawn in Lower City and Shattrath. Again, you can buy these from vendors in, Exodar and Silvermoon, but who cares? Like, no one's going over there. No one wants to go to Exodar. No one wants to go to Silvermoon. People are going to be in Shattrath. Just grab it off the Shattrath vendor for sure. And then sell it on the auction house. It's a limited availability pattern. Tailoring. Rune cloth, netherweave cloth, primals. So again, primals really good, rune cloth really good, netherweave cloth really good. But again, I think the cooking and the fishing and the raw Furious Crawdad, the Ravager flesh, Clefthoof meat, those are going to be huge sellers. Check those out. Make sure you don't sell those meats. And that's it, guys.